For countless couples around the world, a marriage-based green card represents much more than just a legal document. It's the key to building a new life together in the United States. This process opens the door for families to reunite, for dreams to be realized, and for two people to share their lives in a country full of opportunity. With a marriage green card, a foreign-born spouse gains the right to live and work in the U.S. This not only provides a sense of security and belonging, but also allows couples to plan for their future, whether that means starting a new job, pursuing education, or simply enjoying the everyday moments of life together. The application process is carefully structured to ensure that marriages are genuine and not entered into solely for immigration benefits. Couples must demonstrate the authenticity of their relationship by providing a variety of evidence, everything from shared photos and travel itineraries to joint financial accounts and heartfelt letters. Gathering this evidence can be a deeply personal journey. Couples often collect joint bank statements, shared leases, utility bills, and letters from friends and family who can attest to their relationship. These documents help paint a vivid picture of their shared life, showing immigration officials that their marriage is built on love and commitment. The process culminates in a face-to-face interview with a USCIS officer. Here, the couple is asked about their relationship, daily routines, and future plans. The officer's goal is to assess whether the marriage is authentic, and this interview can be both nerve-wracking and emotional for applicants. While the process has always required careful preparation and attention to detail, it was once relatively predictable. Couples could anticipate the steps ahead, gather the necessary documents, and move forward with confidence, knowing what to expect at each stage. However, U.S. immigration policies are constantly evolving. New regulations, changing requirements, and shifting timelines can quickly complicate even the most straightforward cases. Couples must be ready to adapt and respond to these changes, which can add stress and uncertainty to an already challenging process. That's why staying informed about the latest USCIS updates and policy changes is absolutely essential. Reliable information can make the difference between a smooth application and unexpected delays. Many couples turn to immigration attorneys, online forums, and official government resources to stay up to date and prepared. The stakes couldn't be higher. A couple's future together in America depends on successfully navigating this complex process. For those who persevere, the reward is the chance to build a life side by side, creating new memories and opportunities in a place they can finally call home. In August 2025, USCIS introduced sweeping changes to marriage-based green card applications. Now, couples must provide ongoing evidence of their relationship at multiple points, even after approval. Separate interviews are now standard for more couples, increasing pressure and scrutiny. Officers are trained to comb through social media and public data, looking for inconsistencies or red flags. The definition of financial commingling is stricter. Joint accounts must show active, regular use, not just exist on paper. Even minor gaps in evidence or digital presence can jeopardize an application. These changes mean every aspect of a couple's life is under the microscope. The new policies have transformed the green card process from a single stressful event into an ongoing, high-stakes test that can last for years. Instead of simply passing an interview or submitting a stack of documents once, couples now face a system that scrutinizes their relationship at every turn, making the journey feel never-ending and uncertain. Couples must constantly gather and update evidence of their shared life, photos, receipts, travel records, and messages, knowing that at any moment, immigration officials might demand more proof. This ongoing pressure means that every holiday, every trip, and even everyday moments must be documented, just in case they're called into question later. Separate interviews add another layer of stress. Even the most loving couples can forget small details, like the color of a shirt on a first date or the exact day they met. But now, these minor memory lapses can be seen as red flags, turning innocent mistakes into grounds for suspicion or denial. Social media has become official evidence in the eyes of immigration. A lack of posts together, old or inconsistent profiles, or even private accounts can raise doubts about a relationship's authenticity. Couples now feel pressured to curate their online lives, worried that what they share or don't share could be misinterpreted. The stricter financial rules also create new obstacles. Couples who keep separate finances for personal or cultural reasons may be penalized, even if their relationship is genuine. This can force people to change long-standing habits or traditions just to meet the new requirements. As a result, even real, loving marriages can be denied for reasons that have little to do with love or commitment. The process can feel arbitrary, leaving couples heartbroken and confused about what went wrong. Now, the process demands constant vigilance. Couples must stay organized, keep meticulous records, and be ready to respond to new requests at any time, turning their daily lives into a series of checklists and deadlines. Even honest mistakes, like a missing document or a forgotten date, or simple lifestyle choices can put a couple's future together at risk. The fear of making a small error adds to the anxiety, making the path to a green card more stressful and uncertain than ever before. Across the country, real couples are already feeling the effects of these sweeping changes to the immigration process. What once felt like a straightforward journey has become a maze of new requirements, shifting expectations, and mounting pressure. For many, the process now feels less about celebrating love and more about navigating a system that seems to question every detail of their lives. Take Maria and David, for example. When a temporary job opportunity forced them to live apart for a few months, they suddenly found themselves without new joint bills or shared leases. This gap, though understandable, triggered a request for more evidence from officials, turning a simple life event into a major obstacle. Their story is just one of many where distance, work, or family obligations create complications that the new rules don't account for. Then there's Aisha and Sam. They're private people, preferring to keep their relationship off social media. Despite having years of photos, travel records, and testimonies from friends and family, their lack of online presence was seen as suspicious. The new scrutiny on digital footprints means that couples who value privacy can be unfairly penalized, even when their relationship is genuine and well documented in other ways. Liam and Chloe chose to keep their finances separate to better manage student loans and personal debts. But under the new financial standards, their application was denied for not having enough shared accounts. For couples like them, practical financial decisions are now being misinterpreted as signs of a weak relationship, adding another layer of stress to an already difficult process. Kenji and Sarah faced a different challenge. During their separate interviews, nerves got the best of them, and they forgot minor details, like the color of their living room or the date of their first trip together. These small inconsistencies led officials to question the authenticity of their marriage, even though their commitment was never in doubt. These stories highlight how the new rules can turn ordinary life events, like a job change, a desire for privacy, or a simple mistake, into red flags that threaten a couple's future together. The process has become less about proving love and more about meeting a constantly shifting set of expectations. Couples now face unprecedented levels of stress, uncertainty, and even denial for reasons that are often beyond their control. The fear of making a small mistake or not having the right kind of evidence hangs over every step of the process. What was once a journey of hope and togetherness has become a test of endurance, patience, and adaptability. The process is no longer just about proving love. It's about keeping up with a moving target, where the rules can change at any moment. Every couple must now become experts in paperwork, evidence gathering, and legal requirements just to survive this new reality. They spend countless hours researching, organizing documents, and preparing for interviews, hoping that their efforts will be enough. The emotional toll is real and profound. Many couples find themselves overwhelmed, anxious, and exhausted by the process. The stakes couldn't be higher, as a single misstep can mean months or even years of separation. For countless couples, the dream of building a life together now hangs in the balance, caught between love, bureaucracy, and the hope that their story will have a happy ending. USCIS says these changes are about protecting national security and stopping marriage fraud. They argue that stricter rules help catch sham marriages and ensure only genuine couples benefit. Social media checks and ongoing evidence are seen as modern tools for verification. The agency claims honest couples have nothing to fear if their lives match their applications. Continuous evidence is meant to prove marriages last beyond the paperwork. Separate interviews and financial scrutiny are framed as effective ways to spot fraud. While the process is tougher, USCIS insists it's necessary to keep the system fair. To succeed under these new rules, preparation is everything. Start documenting your relationship from day one: photos, messages, receipts, and joint bills. Use joint accounts regularly and update legal documents to show financial interdependence. Prepare for separate interviews by reviewing your relationship timeline and daily routines together. Practice answering detailed questions honestly, not by memorizing scripts. Review your social media for consistency and consider sharing occasional posts about your life together. Monitor what friends and family post or tag you in. Stay organized. Keep evidence in a dedicated folder and update it monthly. A proactive, thorough approach is now essential for a successful application. In this new era, your evidence must be overwhelming and diverse. Go beyond basics, include joint leases, utility bills, tax returns, and insurance policies. Add affidavits from friends and family, event invitations, and photos from shared activities. Keep a running file of new evidence, plane tickets, receipts, even pet records. Organize everything chronologically and thematically for easy review. Include personal letters explaining your relationship and future plans. A well-prepared, personal, and comprehensive submission stands out. The more complete your story, the stronger your case. The interview is now more challenging than ever, especially with separate questioning. Communicate openly with your spouse about daily life and shared memories. Focus on authenticity, not rehearsed answers. Stay calm and honest during the interview. It's okay to admit if you don't remember something. Officers look for consistency, not perfection. If inconsistencies arise, explain them clearly and calmly. Consider hiring an experienced immigration attorney for guidance and mock interviews. Professional help can make a critical difference in your preparation and confidence. The right support can help you navigate this high-stakes process. The new USCIS rules make the marriage green card process tougher, but not impossible. Remember why you started this journey: your commitment to each other. Success now requires more diligence, patience, and teamwork than ever before. By preparing together, you strengthen both your case and your relationship. Seek support from others going through the process and consider professional legal help. The American dream is still within reach for determined couples. Be meticulous, honest, and patient. Your love and perseverance are your greatest assets. With careful preparation, you can overcome these challenges. Together, you can build your future on American soil.